What is good, everybody? It's your boy MJ. Welcome back to another weekly dose of the plug. Now, before we get started, please do me a favor. Don't forget to like, share, drop me a comment, and subscribe. Now, let's get right into things. Don't have time to get a fresh fecal to your local vet clinic for a fecal evaluation? Well, with Fish Head Diagnostics, you have all the time in the world. The heck is a fish head diagnostic? Now, guys, let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a snake or any species of a reptile that did not look right to you? Maybe possibly on the sick side? Maybe you got a new animal in. You're able to tell within those first few days that this animal just does not look right, and you are not getting any answers to all your concerns. Well, look no further, guys, because Fish Head Diagnostics came out with these new fecal kits that allows you to send in a fecal sample of an animal that you may feel that may be ill or maybe not be acting right. Especially working with imports, I have taken in animals that did not look right. I have gone to the seller telling me anywhere from that it's my fault or, hey, maybe it happened on the way to shipping, you name it. There's sometimes situations you put yourself in where you're just not going to get the answers to the questions, especially when it comes to a shady seller. With Fish Head Diagnostics, they are allowing you to send in a fresh fecal sample and allowing you to ship it at your convenience. These kits come with something where it allows you to preserve the fecal, and you're allowed to turn that fecal in at your own convenience. So there's no rush, which is awesome because this will evaluate any species, including snakes, lizards, turtles, amphibians, fish, and even birds and mammals. Yes, all animals. Now, the kits will include all supplies needed to collect, submit, and ship a fecal. Fish Head Diagnostic uses preservative to stabilize the fecal for its shipment to the lab. The test will include direct microscopic evaluations, fecal flotation, and an acid fast stain. Now, this is awesome because for a limited time, you get free shipping by using the code THEPLUG for any Fish Head kits, whether it being fecal, nido, micronido, or paramixo. Now, this is going to be major for a lot of you new keepers out there. From going from keeping ball pythons to a different species of snakes, and may run into some issues going from that transition. It's not always easy being so dialed in with one snake and then trying to work your way to the next snake. You may run into some issues that had nothing to do with you. Maybe the snake is just simply sick. With these Fish Head fecal kits, these are going to be able to answer a lot of your concerns moving forward anytime you're in a situation with a sick animal. Shout out to Fish Head Diagnostics for coming out with something so amazing for people to take advantage of when it comes to testing out their animals and ensuring their health. Welcome to the future, baby. Gotta love it. So with the ball python game, there's numerous different types of projects that you could dip your hands into, right? Sounds amazing, sounds fun. Well, not always the case. There are times where you maybe get into a project, maybe invest quite a bit of coin into this project, and then maybe shortly after that, you turn to find out that the genetic you invested in is practically the same genetic that's a few $1,000s less than what you invested. Ouch. Well, hold on now. What if I were to tell you that there's proof of finding out exactly if one genetic is different from the other, or if in fact are they exactly the same? Now, to kind of give you guys an example, right? I remember coming into the hobby and I remember banana genetic being one of my favorite genes. Banana. Who does not love banana? Then I remember hearing about a coral glow. I remember asking myself, well, what the hell is a coral glow? Then I found out that coral glow and banana are essentially the exact same animal. You have these other examples that really have people thinking, well, what is really going on with the two? Like Monarch and Ultramill, Desert Ghost, Enhancer, Phantom, Mystic. I mean, the list goes on and on. Trick, Hurricane, Confusion, Trick. I'm confused. What if there was something out there that you could actually test and find out the true morph of the animal, solving all the questions people have when it comes to these genetic investments, meaning one is the other or no, they're the exact same. I could tell you there's people that are heated about this, but I don't blame them. If I had a lot of money invested in something and somebody were to tell me that's the exact same thing of something a few $1,000s cheaper, yeah, what's going on with that? You have people that say one gene is essentially the same as the other gene, just a different form or a different design of it. But then you have other people out there who say that the genes are completely different no matter what anyone else says. At the end of the day, there's a lot of back and forth, okay? I like the facts. If you tuned into last week's Trap Talk with MJ, I had Ryan Young of Molecular Reptile on the show, and boy, was that an amazing show. Let me tell you that. Ryan is one very player individual. The man has worked with over 20 different species and has bred over 15 different species within 1 year. Guy is so dialed in when it comes to reptiles. It is not even funny. Now, the ball pythons he happened to work with is Ultramill. Ultramill is a very popular project in the ball python world, but so is Monarch, right? Now, Monarch, and I'm using these two as an example here, okay? Because you have a Monarch genetic and then you have a Ultramill genetic, okay? You have two people invested in these genes, causing a lot of confusion because you have one end of the stick who has more money invested into the project than the other end of the stick. That right there causes some sort of pride. Well, hey, hold on. That cannot be the case. Well, guess what, man? Truth hurts sometimes, and some people can't handle the truth. But the truth shall set you free, my friends, and yes, that is a fact. So that being said, let's find out what the facts are. If you out there have a shed of a visual Monarch, Ultramill, Confusion, Acid, whatever, get at me. Let me know. Contact me on Instagram and let's see what we can do on finding out the answers to this whole ordeal. Let's find out if one genetic is essentially the same as the other or if they're completely different. Because having money invested or not, I am interested. I want to know exactly what it is. Science proves everything. Don't be mad at me because I believe in science. I don't know why you always got to be judging me, only because I believe in science. All right, guys, clip of the week. I got something so beautiful, man. Who loves life? I love life. I love seeing life being brought into the world, especially when it's a chondro. So check out my man Socrates from Ari Eli Max Arboreals. He posted a reel on his account showing a red neonate being hatched. So check out this reel. All right, breeder spotlight of the week. Boom! Red Mountain Herpiculture, my man Marshall Mendez. Shout out to my man for getting breeder spotlight of the week. He just had an amazing, dreamy litter of emerald basins. Marshall Mendez is one of the most highly respected arboreal snake breeders in the United States. He has been working on this Emerald Basin project for quite some time, and this is not an easy project. He was successfully able to produce 11 healthy, beautiful looking emerald basins, and I'm so excited for him. I know he's excited. Just to have that sort of patience and then have it pay off years later down the road is what it's all about. I want to give him another special shout out. If you happen to talk to my man Marshall, please give him a congratulations on getting Breeder Spotlight of the Week on Animal Bites Television. All right, guys, that does it for this weekly dose of the plug. I hope you guys enjoyed the information that I dropped. Please, before you leave, don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you're ready next week to be plugged.